Hi, and welcome to another video by Get It Done Home Repairs. Today we're going to talk about how to remove a towel rack and seal up all the holes so that you won't even be able to see that there was a towel rack there. Alright, first thing we're going to do is we're going to need some a spackling compound. We're going to need something that's what I use, and I'm not pushing this particular brand. This just happens to be the one I use. The one I use is a non-shrinking spackle, because the worst thing you can do is to spackle it, think it's going to be perfect, and then when it dries, you find out that it's not. It actually has a dimple in the drywall. All right, so get a non-shrinking spackle. Pick yourself up a spackle knife, and the only other thing you're going to need is probably going to be a Phillips head screwdriver and a small screwdriver to take out the screw that holds this to the cleat that's mounted on the wall. And this screwdriver comes to me from one of my friends, Wyatt One Able. Thank you very much. It's going to come in handy today. All right, first thing we're going to do is we're going to take the screwdriver and we're going to remove a very small Phillips head flathead screw, which is right here, and it's right here on this other side as well. All right, let me bring you there. I'll show you what I mean. Right in there, that little screw there. So we're going to loosen that screw, and then we're going to come along over here and we're going to loosen that screw right there again. Okay? All right, take your flathead screwdriver and just loosen the screw up. Hold the bar. You do not want it to fall and break the tiles. Now, the only thing I will tell you is that sometimes over a period of time it may have been painted, so it could be possibly the threads may be covered, so it's hard to take it off, but you may have to just loosen it up or get the paint out of the threaded area. Okay? One. And we'll take this one off as well, like that. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to take out these two screws right here as well. Okay. Now we do have touch-up paint. We're going to touch up this wall, but we need to fix these holes that you see right in here first. Here and here and here. And the way you want to do that now is there's no mollies in there. If there was a molly in there, you want to pull it out. A molly is a drywall anchor that goes in there, but here you can see there was no mollies in there. So we're just going to take this and we're going to push this in just a little bit and create a dimple going in. So we're going to do that like this. And you can see how it pushes in a little bit. And you can use anything to do that. You could use a screwdriver, you could use your spackling tool. Okay, same thing over here. Okay, now, next thing we're going to do, we have a little bit of a paint lip right on here from a couple of different painting times it was done. So we're going to scrape that off just a little bit, just to, so it's nice and smooth. Okay, same thing on this side over here. Okay, now if you take your time doing this, once you finish the spackling here, you'll never even see where it used to be. All right, so now we're going to grab our spackle and let's fill this in. Okay, so we just grab a little bit of spackle on here. We're going to push it into the hole so that it goes in as far as you can possibly get the spackle in. Same thing here. Okay, next thing we're going to do now is we're going to let this dry a little bit, and then once it dries, we'll come in here and wipe it off, and we'll see if it needs a second coat of spackle on it. Okay, then after the spackle dries, you just come in here with a damp cloth, and you just wet it, and keep going like this until you clean off all of the rough texture areas. And then we're going to come in here with a little bit of spackle again, and we're going to just touch up these little holes right here because you can see it dimpled in just a little bit. And the same thing on this side over here. Okay, let's get the spackle and let's finish this off. Okay, so that's it. The job will be done. As soon as this dries off, we're just going to come in here with a wet paper towel again, smooth it down, and then this job is done, ready to be painted, and it'll be absolutely perfect. All right, as always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.